I'm Rick.
I'm Maria, and we're going to do a tangle called way-bop. We start with the negative space, which is really unusual, and we're going to start with these seeds. And we need to create an even number of seeds. And in this particular case, we're going to do 6. They sort of look like a cucumber, a slice of cucumber. I like that. So
We're going to connect the seeds, and Maria's going to connect them. And you notice she's using a little bit of takeoff and land. She's starting on within one and going a little bit over the line into the next one.
So I connected every other seed, and now we're going to do the outer connectors on the opposite pairs. You can see this coming together pretty easily. So that's already a really pretty shape. And now we're going to start with aura. We're going to aura this outer shape here, and it's going to be a funny kind of an aura with sort of a temple type top, or what's that like?
You can make those auras go any fun direction, and you'll see like all the possibilities. But this starts with the whole concept of aura and just taking that like turnip top or onion top, I think
Onion
it is.
top, yeah, that's really cool. And you could do it with just the regular aura, but this makes it a little bit different. So now we're going to connect. You can see where the line goes around, and we're going to connect.
So we're using the real basics of Zentangle here. This is aura-ing, like in Crescent Moon, and then drawing behind, like in Hollabaugh.
So watch this. We're going to create just the same shape, but going in the other direction. Is that so cool? Look at that.
And it's all tracing, or not tracing, but
Aura.
doing that aura.
And now the onion top is going to be not at the top, but inside. This is so cool.
Just a really simple sequence of strokes that everybody already knows, but just a different combination, and this is really exciting.
So now I think we're just going to connect those last rings right there. You can see it's sort of Hollabaugh-esque going behind.
So you sort of, what she's visualizing is where it would be, and then putting pen to paper.
There we go. So that's basic way-bop. So now I got my brown pen. I'm going to start aura-ing around that first onion top shape. And now I'm aura-ing around the inner ones. Already it's starting to look really, really cool. Give it a little complexity like Celtic knotwork.
So this is fun because, okay, this is a wonderful foundation that you can launch from, and we're just going to watch how Maria plays with this. And this is such a neat concept because all of these ideas are done at the moment of creating them.
So I'm just adding these pearls around the edges, and I'm going to just start playing with it and see where it goes. I don't have anything in mind. We're starting to add them all around. Whatever I do on one corner, I do on all the corners. And you can see I'm now going around with the black pen, and I'm going to put an aura all the way around the whole thing just to kind of hold it together. And this is such a great technique. Once you do one of those little add-ons, then you just aura it in to give it some support.
So auras can be close, or in this case, they can be a little bit further away.
So I'm still aura-ing, but giving it some space, and now we're going to start connecting one aura to the next. You can see that it gives it sort of like a dimension.
Like a bevel frame, or...
This is kind of fun. I like that look already.
So now, once that's there, okay, this is this really cool space. What do we do? And, well, let's add something in and see where it goes.
Okay, so with the brown pen, I'm adding some crescent moon, I think, in here. But I've done that so that we can add some drama, some dark spaces that sort of break up just the lines. So that's interesting.
And it's fun because once you do it on one, you now know, okay, I'll just go around and put it on all the sections.
So let's see, what should we do now?
So each time you finish something, you can then look at it and say, okay, well, what makes sense to do next? And really enjoy that next step. So like Maria was saying earlier, that emphasis of light and dark by doing this rounding just really adds
It's character.
character and charm.
So there I'm going around again. Kind of hold it all together, make it interesting. Rounding the corners. We don't talk about that often enough. I think adding those weights in the corners and the cracks give it almost like it's been soldered with lead or weighted somehow. And there I go again. I'm going to aura around it after that. It's just such an easy technique.
Now, one of the beautiful things about way-bop is it just invites shading because of that lovely over and under. So here Maria's laying down the graphite of all those places and around the beveling. And this is one of the cool things.
Okay, so I'm continuing on with this crescent moon sort of feel, and I'm doing it with the pencil. How cool is that? So watch what's going to happen. We have the weights on the outer edge, and we're going to put crescent moon and fill it up in here.
So there's a whole series of this application on the app, and it's under different hashtags. Like if you look up graphite or graphite is the new black, there's some really exciting textures of pattern in pencil.
So you can see now this crescent moon and those onion shapes. Watch this. Now with your magic tortillon, you're going to kind of soften the edges so that it becomes this, it's like a smoky texture. So cool.
And so it now becomes, it's moving into 3 dimensions, so it becomes dimensionalized, and it's shading, and it's a tangle. So it's pretty cool stuff.
Love this. This is a fun thing to do. I'm so excited about this new, using your pencil as more than just shading.
So in that sense of adding contrast, you'll see that Maria's gone in and put those, filled in those little pearls, and now adding some shading there, and we've got some real pop going on.
Little drama. Ah, what a beautiful piece. This is going to be so much fun. Now I'm taking my white chalk pencil and adding some highlights in here. How fun is that? Look at that. It's starting to really dazzle.
So that's one of the advantages of using the mid-tone paper is you can add dark and light to it. That little extra touch of the sparkles, and then her wonderful signature.
This was a fun piece to do. I hope you guys have fun with this.
And as they say in the ad, but wait, there's more. Because it was sitting out on the table, and then Maria had gotten up and picked it up and thought, oh, I think there's more that can be done with this. And we'll show you that in just a second. But look at the care even that is put into that signature. That's pretty cool.
I love this. Way-bop. Now here it is with 4 seeds. You can see the simplicity, but there's a place for that. And in 6 seeds, like we just did, a simplified version. And here's 8.
And then here's what happened when she got up in the middle of the night and said, oh, let's play with this. So look at the brown added in there, and the outer part.
And the background. How fun is that?
So this is just a real absolute masterpiece. So we look forward to seeing your masterpieces in this on the app. We'll see you later.